How much do you spend a month, like including rent, food, groceries?
A lot.
A lot? Okay.
My rent every month is just over.
Is it mandatory to tip here?
It's like
Okay, so thank you so much for your time. First, where you from?
I go to U of T. I'm from Toronto, and yeah, I live here.
I'm from Toronto and I go to Queen's University.
Okay, so what year are you in?
First year, and
I'm in first year too.
Also, you kind of just started your university.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a month in.
Okay, so in this video, I want to ask you guys about like price in Canada/Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the moment, do you have a part-time job?
Not right now.
not right now, but we used to.
Yeah.
Or
in
you
the
have
summer.
worked in Canada, in Toronto?
yeah.
Okay, what did you do before?
So I used to be a server/server assistant at this private golf course.
Mhm.
So yeah.
I was a camp counselor. Yeah.
Okay, so what was the salary for your job? How much was it?
About like 1850 around there for this year.
Oh my gosh, 1825 I think.
1825?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I already worked there for a few years.
A few years.
So like the
okay.
salary went up each year,
Right.
but I went back. Yeah.
Do you remember how much it was like, at the beginning?
At the start,
Yeah.
maybe 14, 15-ish dollars. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, what about you? Do you remember the first wage?
16
16.
Yeah, 16.
Okay. So how many shifts did you have?
during the summer, probably like 4 shifts a week, 4 to 3 shifts a week.
Okay. What about
I
you?
worked Monday to Friday from like 8 a.m. to 4. Yeah, for like 2 months in the summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So do you remember like roughly how much you made in a month?
maximum 2,000.
Yeah, around 2000.
When you were a high school student.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it must have been like a big money.
Oh yeah.
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 Very
Okay.
happy.
Yeah.
So what did you spend on the most?
Going out
Yeah.
with
Going out.
friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of clothes.
Yeah, going out with friends and like shopping. Yeah, that's about it, pretty much.
Okay, so you used all of them? You didn't save?
Oh no,
any?
I saved.
you
I saved.
Okay.
I have some saved. I
Okay.
didn't use all of it. I still have some saved.
I definitely did use all of it.
Okay.
But like, you know, I got more when I went back this summer, so I'm being responsible with my money now.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
So speaking like going out, hanging out, I think it's very expensive nowadays. Like to go out for dinner,
Yeah.
lunch.
Yeah.
How often do you go out for lunch or dinner? How often do you eat out?
I probably like once a week ish.
Mhm.
Now I
Yeah.
tend to eat more at home or like
Yeah.
cook for myself.
I'd say once a week as well.
Once
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you spend the most money on?
Probably food.
Food.
Yeah.
I'd say, well, I'm not really spending that much money because I have a meal plan at my university.
Mhm.
So I'd say like more on shopping, like clothes and like, you know, makeup, whatever, and like
Makeup.
fun stuff like
Fun
that.
stuff,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, roughly, how much do you spend a month?
I spend probably around 150
So you spend around 150
a month or less.
Or less.
Yeah. I think the max is 150 a month, but I don't
Month.
really spend that
Yeah,
much money.
I think around the same.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, Starbucks every few days a week kind of racks up
Yeah.
Right.
the
Right.
shopping.
And also
so-
like if I'm not buying like clothes every day or like every month, I'm not spending a lot of money. So like
Yeah.
it's just food, so it's not that
Food.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food
Yeah.
costs a lot here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you go drink often?
go out to drink because I'm not of age.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't drink, so I don't know
Okay.
the prices.
I think that's good. It's very
Yeah.
healthy for you, I
Yeah.
guess. Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I just don't drink.
Okay. So last question: if you go out for dinner, how much would that cost?
Yeah, 30.
30 at least.
Like
Yeah.
including like alcoholic drinks and everything.
Yeah, like if you're getting a drink too,
Yeah, 30.
and then tip.
30. Oh, yeah.
30 to 40?
30, 40. It could push even 60.
Yeah.
Depending how much
on
you
what
eat.
you're getting.
Yeah,
Right.
it depends on where you're eating because a lot of places are very expensive. But if you choose to go to a cheaper place, you might get like a deal, which is not that much of a deal because it's just like $10 off. But
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So I have another question. You just mentioned about tips.
Yeah.
So is it mandatory to tip here?
It's like I feel bad if I don't.
Highly encouraged, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's not mandatory, but you feel
It's-
some kind of like guilt if you don't
yeah,
tip.
like
Yeah.
it's not like forced on you, but the machine will like pop up and say tip, and you're like, I should tip.
Mm-hmm.
So I honestly, I always pick the lowest one,
Yeah, I picked the lowest one.
depending. Like if they're really nice, then I'll put it up. But
But also,
you know.
like, I feel like tipping should be for people who have more than enough money to tip. Like, I'm just a college student. Like, I don't have that much money to spare. Like,
Yeah.
especially if I bought something and the tip is like $7, I might not be, I could tip like 3, 4, 7 is like might be out of reach. Cause like,
Yeah.
again, like, I don't want to spend all the money I made this summer and
Yeah.
stuff like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Have you ever not tipped in your life?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, why was that?
When I just felt broke. Like, let's say, like, I know when I go to get like boba, that's expensive. So like when they put the tip on top of that, it's like I'm not having it. So I just
Yeah.
click 0.
I went to Starbucks and I got like a pastry and they asked for a tip. I didn't tip because like I felt
You're-
bad after, but
yeah.
like all they did was take out the thing from the tray and I was like, and I know they're not cooking it in the back. I know that's
Right.
reheated, it's frozen. So it's like you're not cooking it, you only reheat it. I can also reheat food from
Yeah.
from Costco. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't tip you. Also, I don't have like, I'm not rich. Like, it's gonna cause a dent if I keep
Yeah.
tipping and tipping and tipping. It's
Right.
adding money. Like,
Yeah. And like, shouldn't they already be paying you?
it's not our
Right.
fault to pay. I mean, it is a little bit like it's not for us to like sustain a person that works.
Yeah.
It should be the like employment, the company that actually
Yeah.
pays their workers
Right.
well.
Yeah.
Enough for us to not need to tip, especially that much. Like considering if you buy like today, we went out for lunch and we bought this. How much was it? Like $13 meal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was a 15% tip that I
Yeah.
did, $2. And it's like, okay, that's fine, but like these people should be getting paid more that
Yeah.
I don't feel the need to tip.
Yeah.
But like
Right.
I'm still okay with tipping, but I just feel like
And,
it's the
like-
problem within the corporation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Originally,
okay.
it said $12 on the menu, and then I ended up paying like 20
Yeah.
after tax and tip. So it's like, it's a huge like difference.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
opinion is that they shouldn't rely on tip too much.
Yeah.
At least they already paid.
Yeah. They should pay them better. Definitely raise the pay.
And
Yeah.
whether if you like gonna tip or not has nothing to do with their like service quality.
I feel like at a restaurant, and it's like a waitress or a waiter. I feel like that deserves more of a tip than like a barista. I'd say.
Yeah, because-
and if the service is good.
Yeah,
know?
definitely. Like a lot of waiters and servers, they take on very big tasks. Like the kitchen might be yelling at them, their boss might be yelling at them. You have 8 tables to run food, and it's like you're literally overwhelmed. So it's like I understand. Like even if a waiter is a bit like iffy to me, like behavior wise, I get it because it's like it's a rough job, and like I tip them, behavior or not. I mean, if you behave really like really badly, then I'm not gonna be the nicest tipper. But
Yeah. Right.
most of the times I tip generously at like restaurants and places like that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, that was very well put. Great answers. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much for your time. First, where are you from?
I'm from Barrie, Ontario.
Okay, so you were born and raised in Canada.
Yes.
That's cool. So in this video, I want to ask you about the prices in Toronto.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so the first question, what do you do here?
I go to university at Toronto Metropolitan.
Okay, so you're a university student at
Yes.
the moment. Okay, so do you have a part-time job at the moment?
At the moment, no, but I'm looking for one.
Okay, so have you worked in Canada?
I have.
Okay, so what you used to do?
My first job ever, I worked at Shoppers Drug Mart. I was a cashier.
Okay.
I've done a lot of cashier and retail jobs. I was also a summer camp counselor for 2 summers in a row, which was really fun. And yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. So when you're working as a cashier, do you remember like hourly wage?
Yeah, when I was a cashier, it was $15, and then the second cashier job I had, I think it was up to $15.50.
Okay, so how many years ago was that?
I was a cashier last winter, and then the winter before that also. So like a year and then 2 years ago.
Okay, so it wasn't in Toronto.
No, it was in Barrie.
Okay, so in Toronto, do you know the minimum wage now?
I think it's $16.50, right?
$16.50, yes.
Yeah.
So next question, how much do you spend a month, like including rent, food, groceries?
A lot.
A lot? Okay.
My rent every month is just over $2,000, but that includes my food because I live in residence here at university. And then I'm spending money on other things like wants, like clothes and eating out and stuff like that. So I would say I'm spending around $2,500 a month.
Okay, yeah.
But that's also not including my tuition, which is
Oh,
I don't
okay.
pay that every month, but like every couple months I have to pay that, which ends up to be like $4,000 to $6,000 every time. I think it's 2 or 3 separate payments. I'm not sure. My parents like handle most of it, but
Right.
payments, separate payments.
So in school, what do you study, by the way?
I'm studying music.
Music, okay.
Yeah.
So you want to do like something that's related to music in the future?
Yeah, I definitely love to be a professional musician, like Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Obviously, if that doesn't work out, which it's highly likely it won't, I have some backup plans. I'm planning on going to teachers college after university. I want to teach the arts at high school, so musical theater, drama, visual arts, music, all that kind of stuff.
Wow, your future path is already like prepared.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it.
Okay, so last question. This is a little off topic.
Yeah.
So, but in the future, if you're gonna get married, let's say,
Yep.
what number would you expect your boyfriend to make a year, let's say?
Well, let's just say I end up going down the path of a teacher where I'm making like around 100,000. I would say it would be probably good if my partner made around the same.
Around the same.
Because then we could afford rent if we wanted to live in Toronto, or like our mortgage if we wanted to live somewhere outside the city,
Right.
and then have extra money for groceries, or like if we want to go on vacation. I love those kinds of things. I love going out and I love having fun, so it'd definitely be cool to have money for that.
Yeah, definitely. It depends on where you live. as
Yeah,
well.
it obviously depends on the living situation.
Okay, that's everything.
Yeah,
That was really cool. Thanks so much for that.
thank you so much.